Welcome to CSEGuru. In this session, we will discuss about the topic role of operating system. The role of operating system is discussed based on two viewpoints. One is user view and another one is system view. The user view is nothing but the operating system role to prioritize the user needs. So, the user view depends upon the interface of the system being used by the individual. For example, if you are considering a personal computer, individual users will use the personal computer and they will run the applications like word processor, spreadsheet, Microsoft Office applications, Adobe Photoshop, web browser, etc. Since the individual users will use the system, the resources will not be shared by any other user. So here the operating system does not worry about the resource allocation. The operating system role is to provide a convenient environment to run the user applications. Next, if you are considering a mainframe or a mini computer, a user will sit with a terminal and access the computer. The same computer will be accessed by different users sitting with different terminals. So here if you are considering, the operating system has to share the resources among the different users using that particular system. So here the role of operating system is to prioritize efficient resource allocation. And next, if you are considering the workstations, the workstations are connected through the network with other workstations and servers. So here each user will have a dedicated resources at their disposal, but still they will share the resources like networks, servers, files, etc. So here if you are considering, the operating system role is to prioritize both individual usability as well as the resource utilization. So if you are considering the handheld devices, these are all the smaller devices limited with power and size. Here if you are considering, the operating system should provide the basic interface usability for the individual users and also performance, but the performance is limited with the battery power. Next, if you are considering the embedded devices, and these devices are used for home and the automobile applications. And these devices will work on the status basis, that is the on and off status. The operating system is not required to play any role here because these devices are not interacted by the user. So the operating system role is nil here. So depends upon the different types of system used by the user, the operating system role is defined. The operating system role towards the user viewpoint depends upon the type of the system or device they are using. So, according to the user viewpoint, the operating system has to provide a convenient environment for individual users, efficient resource allocation for shared users, both convenient and efficient resource allocation for interconnected users, and easy interface for smaller devices. System view is nothing but the role of operating system towards the efficient usage of the computer system. Operating system is the program involved with the computer hardware. The operating system acts as an intermediary between user and the hardware. So if you are considering the system viewpoint, there are two main roles of the operating system. One is resource allocator and another one is the control program. So as a resource allocator, whenever more than one user is using the system, the CPU time, memory space, file storage space and the I/O devices should be shared among the different users. So here the operating system has to manage the different resources. Since more than one user is using the system, they may request the same resource at a time. So in that situation, the operating system has to allocate these resources efficiently and fairly among the different users in order to maximize the efficiency. The operating system also acts as a control program. That is, it needs to control different I/O devices and the user programs. The computer system is connected with different I/O devices. So here, whenever the user is requesting the I/O devices, the operating system has to allocate these resources and also it has to control the improper use of these devices. Whenever a user is executing a program, the operating system has to prevent the errors while executing these programs. So here, as a control program, the operating system is concerned with the operation and control of the I/O devices. Also, whenever the user is executing a program, the operating system has to provide a user interface through the system software to run the user applications efficiently. Thank you for watching this video.